You, my friend, you are standing at a threshold. You are standing in front of this path of unlimited possibilities. I see you standing in front of a portal, and there's all of these kind of swirling portals in front of you. And it's the infinite amount of possibilities. It's the infinite amount of choices that you have in front of you right now that you get to decide and choose from. I do feel like a little bit of like an overwhelming kind of emotional reaction to this realization that really you get to decide what you do in your life. You get to decide what your purpose is. You get to decide what you move forward into. And it feels like there is a little bit of overwhelm around like, what do I choose? How do I figure things out? Which one do I go for? And I just heard try them all. And I guess what I mean by that is let yourself dabble in different things. Let yourself try different things. Let yourself play and figure out which path is the path that is of least resistance, as well as the path that you want to continue to move down, the path that you enjoy the journey and the process of, the path that when you walk down it, time passes without question. It feels like there are so many different choices, and you are such a multi-dimensional being. There are so many things that you're good at and so many things that you enjoy. And so that kind of is part of what makes it hard for you to make a decision or figure out really what you want to do moving forward, really what you're choosing to move forward doing. And that's the beautiful part of you. And what you're meant to do is you're actually meant to take a couple of the things that you really enjoy doing and that you really enjoy creating and participating in, and you are meant to take those things and create something new from them. So I see somebody like pulling all of these different fruits together to make a fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. That might be a, that's funny. I think it's the Wiggles. That might be a message for somebody. Fruit salad may be significant. But making lemonade out of lemons, right? Like making something out of what you have, basing off your strengths, right? Basing off of what you enjoy, basing off your passions, and taking all of these things and creating something new with them. I'm hearing like you've been looking for what your purpose is, what your passion is, what you're supposed to do next, and you haven't been able to find it. And that's because you're supposed to create it. You're supposed to create this new thing. I'm seeing somebody who's very much like a visionary, somebody who is able to envision and create ideas in their mind. Like you have a very strong kind of dream state in regards to how you daydream and how you visualize things that you are meant to bring into fruition. Anything that you are dreaming and is a dream of yours is a dream on purpose, right? That's meant to be something that you can bring into this life, something that you can bring forward for yourself. Because you, my darling, you are a beautiful dreamer. And your dream is supposed to help millions. Your dream is supposed to help thousands. And it's not that you're going to touch every single person, but the creation and what you bring into fruition is meant to do this. I'm talking to somebody who's very intelligent. And that is also going to serve you in the creation of this thing. Now, you're not meant to do this alone. And so there will be people who will come in and help you. And though, there's first steps that you have to take to start to bring this into fruition so that those people can find you. And what I'm hearing is, If you are shining or showing a certain color of yourself and you are not showing your authentic and true self, then you're not bringing in the right people, right? So this comes down to you being authentic and true to yourself and putting yourself out there in an authentic and true way. And once you start to put yourself out there in that way, that will be when you will start to attract in these collaborative natures, these business partners, these people who are going to help you to put into fruition what you are dreaming up and wanting to create. You are the brains behind the project. You are the brains behind the mission. Let's see. Ooh, I did shuffle this deck and it looks like we got the 9 of Swords at the bottom. And what it's saying to me is that this has kind of caused a lot of anxiety. And there's the overwhelm, I guess, that I felt earlier when I was talking about how you have all these choices, these unlimited possibilities in front of you, and seeing all the possible choices is like overwhelming. And also the idea that you're just good at a lot of things and you enjoy a lot of things. Like, how do I pick? What do I choose? Which one is it, right? And the answer is you just start at one place. You start with one thing and you figure out if that's the thing, and if not, you move on to something else. Because by doing that, you're going to understand what you actually enjoy by doing that one thing, and then you can take that piece and add it into something else. I hope that makes sense. There are really beautiful things coming towards this collective that I'm talking to today. And you're going on a journey, baby. What needs to shift, though, is a shift in perspective, a shift in the way that you are viewing this journey. And it feels like that's around how hard you're feeling like this journey is. It's feeling like you need to shift your perspective on how hard you feel like this is going to be. This is not meant to be hard. This is meant to be enjoyable. This is meant to be fun. This is meant to be play. And if you're feeling like it's hard, then whatever you're doing that's engaging in that feeling of hardness is not what is actually aligned with you. You're going to be very victorious. This is going to be very victorious. And this kind of just confirms what I said earlier about how you are focusing on all of these things that are not working out, all the cups that are empty, rather than the strengths that you already possess. The things inside of you that just need to be awakened and noticed and acknowledged and brought up, right? You have many skills, you have many strengths. It's just being able to acknowledge them and tap into them and focus on them, strengthening them, not what you don't have, right? And this is going to bring you into this victory space. This is about you attaching to your strengths that you already have, which is going to ignite your passion, is what I just heard. And this is going to help you to feel emotionally fulfilled. This is going to help you to feel so aligned and tapped into yourself. You're going to feel in the flow of life, is what I just heard. When you're able to recognize your strengths and see your strengths and build off of them. And this will be very fast moving. Very, very fast moving. Once this communication too that I talked about when it came to the collaboration will also be very quick moving. Once you are aligned with yourself and seeing your own strengths and what you possess right now and building and working with those things, that's what is going to start the fast movement. And also time is going to start moving quickly. So you know how they say it's like time passes really fast when you're having fun or something. That's how you know you're aligned. Okay? Sign. That's how you know you're aligned. When time is able to pass really quickly, you'll know that you're aligned with what you're meant to be aligned with. When you're working on something or creating something or focusing on whatever you're doing that you really enjoy and time is passing like that and you're like, wow, that's how you know. That's how you know you're aligned. That's how you know that you're on the right path and you're in the right process. Because the other piece of this is about being present and being really present with yourself. And so anything that's bringing you into the present moment and really engaged with the present moment is going to only move you forward. And so that's how you know you're on the right path. It does feel like you have been kind of I mixed up the two words. Manifesting and romanticizing. You've been manifesting and romanticizing your life and wanting to feel fully alive again. So that's kind of like the energy that I'm feeling, is like this want to feel fully alive and fully embodied and fully excited again. And this is actually what this is bringing you towards. It's bringing you towards this fully alive moment, this fully living experience. And it's also bringing you towards abundance. It's bringing you towards physical abundance, such as like money, as well as abundance internally. And dogs could be significant. So, you know, really being able to feel stable within yourself, feeling abundant within yourself, feeling spiritually abundant, as well as feeling comfortable, like financially, not having to worry about anything financially, and feeling really comfortable. And you leaning into this comfortability around passing time and being present in your creation and tapping into these different unlimited possibilities that you have, it's leveling you up. It's leveling up your energy. It's helping you to vibrate higher, is what I just heard. And that is only going to attract things in faster for you. So that's the other thing that's coming through with this Magician card, is like you are attracting in all of these beautiful things to you the more that you embody the energy of alignment and flow. And you'll do that by really just letting yourself enjoy, letting yourself play, letting yourself tap the F in. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's a couple of cards for advice here. Let's see what the spirit has to say. What do you got? Ooh, you got some doors opening. So this is kind of confirming what I said earlier about this feeling like there's so many portals in front of you, right? This unlimited possibilities that are in front of you. And yeah, this unlimited possibilities that are in front of you, right? And how there are just so many doors that are opening up for you right now. And it can feel a little bit overwhelming, but they're saying like, just choose one. Choose one, see how it goes. And if it works, cool. And if it doesn't, then you learn something about yourself and go to the next one, right? So you have many options. So take the time to choose what's right. So there is no right or wrong. I am feeling called to say that. There is no right or wrong way to go, okay? It's just about choosing what you feel most called to do and like listening to your intuition around that, paying attention to what you truly feel and think needs to be done, and just following through and doing that. And Mountain of Mastery. So this card is making me feel like kind of what I was saying, like you building and climbing what you already have. You acknowledging how powerful you already are. You acknowledging what you've already created and the strengths that you already have within yourself that are actually going to bring you to the top of the mountain, that are going to bring you to victory, right? You learning how to master the things that you already enjoy and you already know about yourself. That's what's moving you forward. It does feel like there's a little bit of perfectionistic stuff in here that I'm feeling pretty strongly, where you struggle maybe with being like kind to yourself or gentle with yourself, and there's a little bit of needing things to be perfect or feel like you need things to be perfect for you to do them. And if they're not, then like I'm seeing somebody who crumples up a piece of paper and like throws it away. So it's like let yourself do things imperfectly. Let yourself be gentle with yourself around that, because that's part of learning. So that's coming through really clearly. I do have a Breaking the Contract with Perfectionism journal. If you feel called, in my bio, you can go and take a look, and you can buy it either electronically, or you can buy it actual book if you'd like. But it can help you kind of understand how to be more compassionate and kind with yourself, and let yourself flow, let yourself make mistakes, like understand where that's coming from and how to heal it, so that you can let it go, so you can let yourself play and enjoy the play, and you can let yourself explore and enjoy exploring. Because a lot of the times what it keeps us from doing is it keeps us from being able to explore. It keeps us from being able to try new things, right? And we never actually finish that project, because we constantly feel like we have to go back and fix things over and over and over again before they can be good enough to move forward. And so releasing that energy is going to be really important when it comes to being able to move into your purpose and really following your true path and your true dreams, and what's going to bring you the ultimate fulfillment. Keep going. Keep moving forward. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. You just got to keep going. And notice how this person can't see, or this card doesn't show like what's in the future, right? You can't really see the future. And so this is why it's about taking those steps one at a time. Learn something from it. Does it work for you? Do you like it? If not, then try something else, right? And let yourself focus on the future. Let yourself focus on what you're moving forward into. Let yourself continue to move forward. Release any worries that you're having about the past, and everything will start to kind of make sense. The hidden keys will start to come forward. You'll start to understand how everything kind of fits together piece by piece. But for you to be able to fit everything together piece by piece, you first have to find the pieces. So this is the piece around learning how to recognize your strengths, acknowledge your strengths, and starting to latch on to those different things and bring them together into something new to create something new. You got this. I mean, this has always been inside of you. It's just waiting to be awoken. If this does resonate with you, please do leave me in the comments. I'm opening doors. I'm ready to open the door. I'm ready to walk through that door. Get ready, because it's coming for you, like it or not. If you do feel called, you can take a look at my bio to work with me personally. I love you so much. Take care.